Another hot topic that I noticed that you talk a lot on your channel, we talked a little bit about it already, is nurse burnout, which is something that is ever present. We see it all the time. And in fact, I mean, I was thinking about it more in creating the outline for this episode. And I honestly, unfortunately, I think that we see nurses, there are more nurses now that are burned out than nurses that are not burned out in some fashion. I mean, think about how many people are exhausted, in a bad mood, tired, apathetic, and then think about the amount of people that are ready to work and well rested and well tempered. It's very off balance right now. And I want to kind of talk a little bit more about nurse burnout in the nursing, new grad nursing aspect. What are some tips for new grads in that first year that are feeling burned out that you think that should be said if they're starting to have those feelings, or maybe in prevention mode to kind of shield themselves from that?
Yeah, that's definitely a hot topic. Like you said, it does seem like that. It seems like more people are burned out now than people who are willing to and want to go to work. So new grads wise, if you see that burnout coming, or if you are burned out, I would say take a break. Honestly, it's okay to use your PTO time. And I understand we don't get a lot of it. I do get that. But there are such things as mental health days to me. Sometimes you do need that. And it's okay. Like we were talking about before, it's okay to leave a job if that's what you need to do. That's what I did. I left ER nursing and went into a different kind of work. Granted, I might have cried when handing in my resignation letter. Every single time I've always resignated from a job. But because I feel passionate about those people I was working with, but you are not married to this job, and you need to take care of yourself. I should say you have to take care of yourself before you take care of a patient, and finding those ways that help you take care of yourself, whether that's going to the gym. Mine was going to the gym, reading my Bible, and praying, lots of prayer, tons of prayer. And just fully understanding that your life does not revolve around this job, and you are not defined by your job. And just know
I like what you said about taking PTO. Yeah. Because I think when I was feeling that way, I think I was worried that I didn't want to leave my city, because I was like, oh, I need an extra day to kind of prepare for the shift. And then, I always thought there was like not enough time, but like leave, like go on trips, use your PTO.
Yes. And I think when you put yourself in the mindset of, like what you said, preparing for your next shift, what is it that you actually have to prepare? Like, what are you mentally preparing? You know what I mean? Why not enjoy this entire day and not think about your whole next shift? Because that is mentally exhausting. When you take a whole day to prepare, to think about how exhausted you're going to be the next day, I find that very exhausting in itself. So that would be something I wouldn't do. I know some people, like you said, you have done that, but like you said, leave, just go on a trip, go for a hike that before, I don't know, go do something.
So one last, takeaway from this episode, what should listeners, take away in regards to how to empower other nurses on their units, to just promote positivity and prevent burnout? What are some ways that we can empower our other nurses?
Yeah. I'd say one way that I always like to do was incorporating a quote of the day or a meme of the day, some kind of joke, something to get people happy in the morning. Especially for the day shift 12-hour nurses who are like, don't talk to me yet until I drink my coffee. But I was that person. I didn't care. I was like, I'm going to talk to you anyways because you need some positivity in your morning. So not being afraid to just be happy around those people and try to kind of get into them a little bit. And just, I think there's a lot when you are promoting positivity yourself, when you are just joyful yourself, that's going to rub off on the others around you. And I would definitely say try to do that because it goes both ways. If you're not joyful, then that's going to spread to everybody else.